Well, we are continuing our NBC2 Alert Light initiative this morning, but today we're focusing on the bus stops themselves. We're going out to the stops you told us were the darkest in your neighborhood, armed with alert lights and questions. We check them out to see if your child's bus stop actually meets all the requirements to be a bus stop. Some stops, like this one, pass the safety qualifications. Others did not quite make the mark.
All right, so let's take a closer look at the bus stop that Clay was just showing you. This one is on Southeast 2nd Place in Southeast 40th Street in the Cape. I want to highlight some good things for you. So first, let's kind of start with the obvious one. That street light. It's big, it's bright, it's shining down directly where our kids wait for the bus. So that means this stop is pretty bright, even as you can see right now. It's very dark in this video. So drivers are going to have a much easier time seeing kids who are there. So now let's look at something else. Right here, under the street light. Nice, it's bright. This is where the kids are waiting. So even though, as you can see, there's not a sidewalk there, that is a very large grassy area where our kids can wait. They can wait back well away from the side of the road. So if we're going by district guidelines, this bus stop gets a thumbs up.
And that is certainly good. Now, after we checked out that safe stop, we headed here to a bus stop along Jacaranda Parkway near Andalusia Boulevard. And we saw everything you were telling us: dark, lightless, and dangerous. That's where we find NBC2's Shannon Clough this morning. Shannon, what are you seeing out there right now?
Well, Clay, I guess you could say I'm not seeing much because of how dark it is. And let me show you. Let's have our photographer turn off our camera light. All you'll see is this NBC2 alert light. Let's turn the lights back on to show you those concerns that you have here. So number one, the lighting. I guess you can say there is a light here because physically, yeah, right here behind me, there's a light, but it's not working. So what good is that doing? And then also another number one concern that we all have is sidewalks. No sidewalks here at this bus stop, and it is clearly so dark out here. Also, I do want to show you, I put one of the NBC2 alert lights on just across the street to show you what a difference these do make when it is dark out. You can see in the distance over there, if my photographer can zoom in, you'll see just that red light blinking. Well, that will show you how much these alert lights really do make a difference. Right here on Jacaranda, you can see this is a busy road. I was out here yesterday morning and I saw two Cape Coral police officers. They had two people pulled over for speeding. So this is an area where our kids are waiting. It's clearly dark. It's clearly concerning to many of you bringing this to our attention. So it's one of those where people are worried, and clearly there's reason to be worried out here. So if you are out here, we're going to be handing these alert lights out this morning so you can be seen just a little bit easier. Clay and Lisa.
Shannon, we know that's a confirmed bus stop. We understand the district, though, is there is some concern right now. Some people are creating their own bus stops without even knowing they're doing it. What do they mean by that?
All right, so let's talk bus stop versus non-bus stop. Basically, what the district means is they make sure, this checklist we've been showing you all week, they make sure that there's some criteria these bus stops meet. And one of those is to make sure that bus stops where kids are going to be standing waiting for the bus is at least 50 feet away from a stop sign or an intersection with maybe a traffic light or something like that. So if we take a look out here this morning, you'll see there are multiple stop signs out here. So if kids are waiting here by this stop sign, well, I can tell you that's a non-bus stop because that doesn't meet the criteria. So what kids should be doing is waiting across the street 50 feet away from any stop sign. And the district does this to make sure that your kids are safe, that they're not going to be in the way where cars are going to be driving or anything like that. So a lot of times we're seeing that kids are waiting right here near the bus stop, maybe because it's closer to where they're walking from, maybe their house or something like that. Maybe it's just a more convenient area. They think it's more lit up. Well, the district is urging you to wait where your bus stop should be, and that's just for your own safety. Clay and Lisa.
Shannon, some good words of wisdom to pass along to kids this morning for parents to talk to their students about. And just a reminder, as Shannon mentioned, NBC2 is handing out these alert lights to every elementary school in Lee County. We've already gotten started. Clay and I visited Gulf Elementary yesterday. These are just some of the bus riders that are at that elementary school in Cape Coral. And, we were chatting with them and they were very thankful. They say they're scared being out there in the dark.
Some of their comments were very eye-opening.
Yes, they
and
were.
very candid. And though they were very, very happy and pleased to get
Yes.
these lights. And that's the good thing. And it's not just there. We're delivering these lights here to every single elementary school in Lee County. And what we're hoping here is that these little lights here, what the big thing is, can spark that big conversation with kids and parents, kids and their teachers, kids and their school bus drivers, all about staying safe while waiting for the bus.
So stay with us through the rest of the week. We're going to continue to go out to those bus stops every day. We're shining a light on some of the ones that you tell us are too dark.
It's now 5:37, happening overnight in Washington. Democrats are demanding that the Attorney General of the United States, William Barr, resign or be impeached.
It's all based on a new report claiming Barr did not reveal special counsel Robert Mueller's objections when he testified last month. Tracy Potts is live on Capitol Hill to explain certainly some interesting developments in the last few hours that could affect Barr's testimony this morning. Good morning, Tracy.